saw it 2 weeks ago, Jim, in the preseason finale for the Timberwolves. Giannis had a triple-double in 25 minutes. Turn that turnover into points. Giannis gets up ahead of steam. Brogdon out of the corner for the three. Timberwolves unbeaten on their home floor, would like to keep that going. On a per-game basis, Brogdon the attack and the finish.
You got to keep firing those attempts. They're going to go in.
Milwaukee's 1 for 5 from downtown. Butler uses the bank and finally is irate that Eric Lewis did not call the travel. And a busted floor situation into the game. We'll try the three. How about that Josh Okogie dunk? Ilyasova is set up.
His hand, and it was tailor-made for a catch, easy basket.
Butler trying to get around Lopez, able to rattle it in. Put some purple ones on. Obviously wasn't feeling the first set. Rose pulls the trigger and drills it.
Minnesota climbing the ladders in the shot blocking area as well.
Ilyasova. Middleton pulls up for the three and able to knock it. Mentioned this is the third meeting between these teams in less than 3 weeks if you count the 2 preseason meetings. Gorgie Jang with his off the turnover. Bucks looking to run. Ilyasova in transition, and the Bucks are suddenly.
Tyus is going to have to get a left hand.
Tyus goes with the right hand and is able to. Tonight, Timberwolves are hopeful that won't be the case. Tolliver three. Timberwolves needed it, and
he really wasn't, I think, given the kind of the green light to feel good about it. Tolliver doesn't need a green light. Tolliver is a green light. You're going to play in that kind of system.
Great ball movement by the Bucks, and Snell gets a very friendly roll.
That's a great point, and you're 100% right. That is a factor.
Snell with the floater from tonight.
Oh, nice seal by Brogdon. Contestant release down the floor. He and Giannis.
And strong and athletic they are. I've never sat this close or really gotten up close to them like this, but the closer you get, the bigger they get.
He's making everybody over the age of 37 feel like we maybe have made some bad career choices. You kidding me? 37 years old. No, denied at the rack. On to Tacumpo in the open floor.
Playing well, that's tremendous.
Lopez. No, Ilyasova sneaks in for the putback.
Derrick Rose got up on him that time, ran him off, and then you see how Middleton just is able to.
Timberwolves come back up with the ball. Teague feeds Gibson inside. And Taj cleans up what was an otherwise sloppy possession.
Very efficient player.
Middleton steps back for three. That's everybody hitters have not been favorable so far in the early season. Middleton with the bucket, and Tom Thibodeau is going to need to use a timeout. Tolliver for three. Turnovers. The Timberwolves, however, only have 2. Ilyasova. DiVincenzo. Mike Budenholzer with rave reviews on DiVincenzo at shooter for 3. Leaves it short. DiVincenzo comes up with a rebound. And then Lopez gets the 2-pointer.
Of course, NCAA champion 1985, and then Malik Allen as well. What a block by Towns.
Right into the hands of Henson. Minnesota is shooting 33% from the field. DiVincenzo for the 3. The Timberwolves have had.
The Wolves have been in all these games on the road.
On to Tacumpo, finds Brock. Put everything that happens off the court aside, and you got to dig deep and play for some pride, because the Bucks right now are absolutely handling Wiggins tonight for a 2nd straight game. First time Andrew has missed back-to-back games. That's a good start for Minnesota. Towns set up by Teague, and Cat able to connect for the 3. Lopez gets 3 right back.
Incredible how high he shot it, how quickly he got rid of it.
Towns with the long two.
That's a thing of beauty. And his workout here in Minnesota, the year that Kevin Love was drafted, Brook Lopez came here for up until
three.
He made three up until the time Kenny Atkinson came in Brooklyn, and Antetokounmpo gets another easy basket. Noticed about Brook Lopez, and just noticing like his shot motion was very good. Nice move by Towns.
And nice fatigue as well.
And so to your point, I mean, he's always had that ability to shoot the basket.
Oh, Giannis!
That is ridiculous.
12 points in the quarter. Problem is that 29-point lead that Milwaukee had, and back to a very good rebounder from Milwaukee. Mike Budenholzer wants his guards to crash the glass, and his starting backcourt average
Shots are three-point shots now. You're afraid to leave him. It's what we talked about in our second segment with this guy, because you don't want to help on those drives, but you have to.
Lopez 3 of 7 downtown tonight, and when you're hitting three, the Bucks win against Philadelphia. When he has 32 points, 18 rebounds, 10 assists. They work it to Ilyasova.
Pretty good, right? That second unit with Jimmy Butler has been...
It's been one of the bright spots for the Timberwolves, there's no question.
He's the only player from Minnesota that's in double figures.
Rose. Tap back up and in.
There was a graphic that someone made up of as DiVincenzo makes an amazing play of Kevin Durant as the...
Rose. Finds Tyus Jones cutting. Minutes remaining here in quarter number 3. Timberwolves trying to mount some kind of a comeback to avoid. DiVincenzo 3-ball, no. Ilyasova, look what I...
Guys were trying to John Henson was trying to mansplain his way. Well, to his credit, but he's out there trying to argue back with the coach. That's not a good idea.
Rose over Henson. No matter the sport, they're on the floor. Bucks 15 of 35 from downtown tonight. They made 25 threes. Tyus Jones for Gorgie Jang underneath and in.
There you go, Gorgie. Hey, didn't you?
Oh, of course. If I just suddenly up and disappear, the wall to put back, you can just... Timberwolves off the turnover. Dang looking to run. Luol Deng, finger roll, finish, yes.
I love seeing Luol Deng play.
Johnson came in and took over. They called him into the office and said, you know, we want to go with the youth, but you're going to be part of our plan next year.
Which is the least productive bench in the NBA.
Yeah, although their bench has put up 45 tonight and make it 47. 1-0 in the 6th at Chavez Ravine. Dellavedova.
Release that you want. Or you teach. You would not teach that.
No, certainly would not.
But it's effective.
Yep. With Cleveland. Had the good fortune, obviously, of being on a team with LeBron James. Or how they start, which is what's
exactly right.
Connaughton, wow. His second. DiVincenzo, no. Nunley corner 3 and has his first make in a Timberwolves uniform.
So I've never been a big Golden Gopher fan. I was always been kind of ashamed of the Gopher thing. I like the...
In 8 right now.
That's not overtime, right?
It does not say overtime, so it was in a game December end of a lopsided score. Record book, by the way, does not indicate if the Timberwolves won or... Sterling Brown off the glass and in.
Jimmy Butler thing figured out, but it's obviously impacting the team.
Dang, no.